Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. Today I'm starting things off, as you can see, in the shopping district, where Grian has built... That's stupid. Where Grian has built or started constructing the front, the face of Sahara, and this looks absolutely brilliant. I love it. I'm getting there because we were discussing this and I said it would be cool to try and create like an Apple store in Minecraft, and I'm definitely getting that vibe. And I think Grian said that he's also getting the IKEA vibe because of these, and I mean, I'll be happy to have some IKEA vibe in the mix. It's a good thing. But we're gonna get right to it here today because we're actually not gonna work on this shop front. I'm going to meet up with Mumbo, and oh wow, there's an A here now for architects. That is pretty. Yeah, we're going to meet up with Mumbo because the plan is to get the warehouse modules installed in, if I can fly, oh my goodness, installed in this room over here. And Mumbo is actually, no, that's Grian. He's jumping around. Yeah, if everything goes to plan today, for goodness sake, I can't play Minecraft today. If everything goes to plan, then we should be able to fill up 40 something of the warehouse modules into this warehouse. And I'm pretty sure that neither of us remember how we built them or how Mumbo built them. So we're probably going to have to pop over on the creative test world and check them out. Now, one good thing that I did in between episodes here is that I went on a massive mining session. I think I spent maybe 9 hours in the mines. And I was aiming just for redstone, and this is actually quite a significant amount of redstone. In addition, I'm pretty sure those are the boxes from Mumbo's witch farm. Yep, they are. And I gotta say, I'm not sure that this is gonna be enough redstone, because we're gonna need so many repeaters, so many pistons, so many torches, comparators. Well, hopefully with this, we have enough. I gotta say, Mumbo, this is quite a bit of redstone.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's been doing okay.
How long have you been AFK'd in this thing?
Well, so I think I did about 2 nights, and then I think Grian might have done a couple nights as well. And
for goodness sake.
Oh, he's there with a parrot as well. He's brought a parrot along.
Yeah, that parrot has been sat there for a while. I found it the other day. What is this man doing except for building amazing things? But look at him, he's just...
Why do we invite him to our projects? Like, seriously, I know he's good at building, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, I know he can create some nice structures, but I don't know if it's worth it, mate, to be honest with you. I honestly don't.
I have to say, I kind of feel sad for the parrot though. I don't know, I just look at him and I feel that the parrot is like, oh no, not again.
Yeah, I can see the sadness in its eyes. Those are dead eyes right there. There are no, you know, there's no light in those. That's seen some horrors, that parrot.
He needs protecting.
Well, I'm not going to come near your parrot. I think he needs protecting from you, mate.
Yeah.
Should we go back to the redstone? Should we just leave him over there?
Yeah.
Is there anywhere we can go that he isn't there?
I mean, yeah, one cannot get a quiet moment.
No.
And we have to do some intelligent stuff here. Oh yeah, I went on a mining spree. I went on a big mining spree. I thought you'd be proud of me. 9-hour mining session in between episodes. And I thought I got quite a bit. You know, I can't even hear my own farts. Like, I can smell, I can't hear anything.
Let's just go. All right, let's just go.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully this place should be a little bit better. I mean, this is like a very redstone-based world.
Yep.
I think we should be able to get some peace and quiet. So
I don't hear any stupid music, so that's good. Yeah.
No, and there's no parrots allowed.
Exactly. Do you even remember this though? Because I mean, how long ago was it that you designed this thing?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I really can't remember quite how it works. I mean, I know it's modular. It's 4 blocks wide. We've got the pulse extenders out the back. They set how many items go into the shulker boxes.
Yes.
So that's all good.
I mean, I kind of measured out the warehouse, and we can fit maybe 40-ish in
40?
there. Yeah.
40?
I mean, it's one per item though. It's one module per item. People are saying in the comments, they're like, I thought you were gonna sell everything. I'm like, no. Why would we sell diamonds for diamonds? That's
true.
kind of weird.
Yeah. I mean,
But
40 is a lot. How
40
many
is a lot.
items are we going to sell? Seriously? Is it planning to be 40?
How many were you planning to build? Like 5?
Well, I mean, five was even a bit much. I was thinking 4.
We're gonna wait. We built this massive building.
Oh wait, what? I give up. I give up on this project. You come along and tell me that I need to build 36 more of these than I was expecting, right? And then he's in here somewhere. The other guy, I saw a part. There's a parrot.
Oh,
There's a parrot.
Oh no.
Right, that's it. We're done. Okay, we're done. Sahara is over. I'm gonna make my own one. It's gonna be called.
God, you gotta be quick now.
Yeah,
Mountains.
Mountains. Everest. It's gonna be called Everest.
Everest.
Right, I'm off. I'm gonna cut out my pause, so that seems really quick that I came up with that.
How did he get the IP for this server, though? Oh.
I don't know. Anyway, okay. Look, we're gonna have to put up with the music for a little while. I was just joking. I'm fully prepared to build 40 of these things, and as I say, it should be relatively easy. We just need to make sure that we have everything resource-wise all prepared beforehand, and then we can just shoot on through it.
Now this took us quite a while, but
yep.
Yeah, this is quite ridiculous. Why do we have? Oh, you know what? It would have looked so much better if we wouldn't have had that there.
That's what I was just about to say. I was like, yep, we've got loads of items. Look at this. And then you open just the dud last chest.
It's just empty.
We're trying to inflate the look of our resources. We should have only opened the first 3. We should have chests and chests lined up.
And
that
just
are all empty.
left them. Yeah, dude. next segment. That's totally what we do. That's brilliant.
Right. Are we going to start work on this? Is it time? I've been putting this off for ages, dude.
Yeah.
I've been pretending to see my grandparents.
Have you had pretend trips?
Dude, I'm away from the computer today, man.
I had a friend once.
Yep.
And his mother used to cook stuff, and I didn't like to eat at hers. Not because she was a bad cook, but just I didn't like her food. Okay.
Right. Yep.
At one point, she forced me to have dinner with them when I was seeing my friends.
Wow. Okay.
And she made some chicken stew with peanuts in it.
Right.
Anyway, one thing led to another, and for the next 9 years that I was friends with this guy, I faked having a peanut allergy.
I knew that was coming. I can't believe you have done that. I look at you in a different way. I genuinely do right now.
I hate peanuts in food.
That's hilarious. That is the best thing ever. I mean, I hope that he's watching now, and I hope the mum's watching now.
No, I forgot about that. Dang it.
That's so funny.
By the way, did you see all these resources that we got?
All right.
So many chests. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I opened the dud chest again. You know what? I'm not cut out for it. Should we just start building?
Yeah,
okay?
Let's just do this.
Okay, yeah.
So I got some good news and I got some bad news. The bad news is, it didn't quite go to plan. You see, this is the next day, and me and Mumbo spent literally the entire yesterday in constructing the start of the warehouse. And as you can see, we didn't finish it. We didn't finish it. The part where we got all the resources required for this, the part where we crafted up all of this stuff, actually took us many hours. And then we thought, well, now that we have that, it will only take us a couple of hours to knock these down. But it turns out that each one of these modules are actually quite tricky to build. They're quite tricky to build. And it turns out that my dog fully agrees. Thank you, Hercules, for barking at the mailman. We got, I think, there's about 9 of them here. 9 here, 18 plus 6, which is 25. Oh, I really hope that math was correct, because otherwise I'm gonna look like an idiot again. So the bad news is that we didn't finish them. However, we did decide that what we could do is probably finish the rest of these. There are 2 more rows that got to go in here on stream. So we actually decided that tomorrow, Thursday, so is that 4th of April? We will be doing a dual stream, sort of like a little podcast like we did with the end busting, and we'll try and knock the rest of these out on a stream. I think that will be really, really fun and a good watch. And so if you are interested in that, I will be streaming on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Iskall85. Go give me a little follow there and you will be notified. And Mumbo will be streaming on his YouTube channel, so you can choose to watch either perspective or both perspective, or however you want to do it. The time at which we are supposedly going to stream is going to be 4 p.m. British summer time. So that is +1 GMT. I'm really bad with time zones. Basically, for me in Sweden, it's 5 p.m. I think that part of the reason why this took so long and we weren't able to finish it is because when I play Minecraft with Mumbo, we tend to sort of just mess about and just have a good laugh, which is absolutely hilarious. But we aren't the most productive duo, I must say. There was one occasion where we needed to get some ice. We needed to get some ice for the trays because everybody cares about ice, right? So we went to the ice shop and we were gonna buy it, and then Mumbo had a massive hailstorm start in his van. Because remember, if you didn't know, he's recording from his camper van, and it was absolutely hilarious.
This is impressively loud in here. I might actually have to get some form of like I don't know, how would I stop this? It's getting worse. What is going on? How is it getting heavier? Oh wait, I'm gonna have to film this. This is ridiculous.
I can hear it, dude. It sounds like someone's opening a crisp box behind you constantly.
Yeah, it's like someone's popped all the popcorn.
I gotta say, all in all though, this looks super cool. I'm really, really pleased with how this turned out, with all the different colors, etc. And the one thing that I'm not happy with is the glowstone, so we'll probably replace that for another light source. But yeah, this looks super cool, and we should probably give this a good test on when we start our stream because oh, this is kind of stupid, but we haven't actually tested the modules yet. Speaking about testing something, me and Mumbo have panicked throughout building these, and our panic may very well be valid because we realized something. The shop is down there, and you're supposed to place an order here somewhere. Now the question is that place really loaded? Like, is that within the chunk loading boundaries? I'm honestly not sure about that. And how would I test that? If I would have a lever here and run a redstone line all the way over to, all the way over to that mountain thing, the dirt that you see over there, all the way in the distance, and then see if I can turn it on from here. If it turns on, the chunks will be loaded. If it doesn't turn on, the chunks wouldn't be loaded. Yeah, I honestly think I'm panicking a little bit, and I think I need to do that test, because if that doesn't work, then our entire warehouse is gonna be it's gonna be useless. I can't believe we didn't think about this. So here's the plan. First, we build a long bridge that we can place redstone on temporarily all the way over to the warehouse. Then we're gonna need some lamps, some pistons, I guess, and yeah, that's probably fine. And then I have to run a redstone line all the way to over there. And I gotta make sure that we have it powered. Oh, no way. I was so sure that this wasn't gonna work. But that's actually loaded. False, where in the world are you? That's sort of a weird question to ask randomly. I just want to make sure that her spectator account is not over there loading at my base. I mean, this seems to work. Just to be extra sure, I'm gonna clear my chunks F3 and A so that they are not lazy loaded or whatever, and try this again. Ah, it works. Okay, I think that does it. I think that proves it. We can send a redstone signal from here into the end of the warehouse, and it's still going to be loaded. That being said though, chunks are diagonal. I should probably try it with this very corner here, and I'm not sure how on earth I'll be able to see it from there, but yeah, I probably need to built something over here that I can somehow see from over there. I am able to only just see that redstone lamp right there. You see that? Oh, please work. Is that gonna turn on? It turns on! Yes! Okay, so that is the corner chunk of the warehouse. That's great success. That's the corner chunk of the warehouse. Now, let's see how we are looking here. I should test this from... Oh, this is so scary. I should test it from this chunk, really, because this is definitely not relevant. This is the shop front. So here goes. If this works, everything is gonna work. Everything is gonna be fine. And yes! Yes! Oh, I'm so happy right now. Okay, thank goodness that works. I feel like we've done a lot on Sahara today, so what I want to do next is we're gonna head out to the Ender Pearl farm that we built in the last episode. And I want to say a huge thank you to a lot of you guys for suggesting ways that Sahara could use these Ender Pearls without directly selling them. I think the most popular suggestion, woohoo, that is always so scary. The most popular suggestion was to include them somehow with every purchase. So when you purchase a Sahara box of anything, you get like a stack of Ender Pearls on the purchase. I think that was the most popular suggestion, and I still haven't really decided what I want to do with it, but thank you ever so much for all the nice comments about it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, am I flying? I really hope I am. Why? What on earth? I teleported to the end and an Enderman was angry at me. That's so weird. Anyway, the reason I wanted to go back here was because, as many of you commented, I actually need at least one more fence gate, and I guess I brought the wrong wood. That's hilarious. But yeah, I need one more fence gate there because the Enderman actually fell off the edge, as a lot of you guys saw in the last video, so this should be a little bit better. And I just about forgot how insanely crazy this farm is. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I guess I should have brought some shulker boxes because this thing is completely full. Yeah. Well, with that part fixed of the Enderman farm, thank you so much for pointing that out, guys. Let's head out of here again because there's no way you can keep up with killing Enderman there. It is so ridiculous. I have a feeling that it's much faster XP-wise than the Guardian farm. Like, much faster. I should probably make it a habit to come over here for XP and mending repairing. JoeHills presents a single nether star for Iskall. What the heck is this? This is so random. I'm not sure what to make of this. But okay, I guess. Can I break this guy? What? Oh, okay, there we go. Whew! Wouldn't want to have that there. Thank you for the nether star, Joe. Now, as many of you guys pointed out in the last few episodes, the storage room of Doom, which is supposedly a very good storage system, is actually super messy. I can't fully blame this on stress being part of this base, because I know that I am definitely a corporate of this. Like, I have been way too lazy with this, but there's also another problem, and that is that the system that we built upstairs, this thing over here, which is supposed to be like point the arrow on the fish and I'll get a fish box. As you can see, this is broken, and it's not that the redstone is bad, and it's not that I can't rearrange and fix this, but it seems to be breaking on the Hermitcraft server, and I'm not sure why. I think there may be something messed up with the timings, or it may be lag affected or something, but this circuit fully works in a creative test world, so that is not the problem. And because of that, I feel like in addition, I guess, this isn't the best way to store non-stackable items. There must be a better way. So I think what I want to do, and this is probably going to be quite a big project, but I think what I want to do is rip all of this out and try and build something better. The way I see a lot of things in Minecraft is if you build something technical, or if you build something and you end up not using it, well, the system is flawed. It's either you have built something completely useless, or it's just not meeting the requirements of what you have requirements for, if that makes sense. And with that logic, I feel pretty happy about taking this down because I did never use it, and yeah, it just didn't work. Now with this area cleared out, one positive thing is that I had a lot more space here than I thought I had. In fact, I could probably run wires and stuff all the way down. Yeah, there's nothing underneath there. For some weird reason, I was under the impression that there was like full of redstone wires down there, but I have a lot more space than I thought, and that is absolutely fantastic because I saw a system from a YouTuber called Sethbling, and I'll include his video down in the description, the other day, where he came up with a super cool item retrieval system. Basically, you'd have a chest like this with a bunch of key cards in them, and you can see I've named these here. So we have one for buckets, one for swords, one for elytras, one for potions in this example. And what I'd do is I'd just go in here and I'd just hover swords, for example, press Q, and that would bring me a chest of, in this case, swords. And I think that system would be absolutely brilliant to put in here if I can do it. It's very complicated, and I'm not the smartest guy. I'm not the smartest guy, but I think I want to give it a try. And luckily, the tutorial was very well made because I think I've just done it. Yeah, that looks that looks good. That looks correct. Instead of explaining how the system works for you, I'm gonna leave you to go and watch Sethbling's video if you're interested in the hows and the whys on this thing, because it is quite complicated. But basically, it makes use of comparing whether or not an item fits into another inventory. And if it does one thing, this route here, and if it doesn't, it will do another route. This is a minecart, chest minecart powered retrieval system, and it's really cool. I cannot wait to test this out. I need to make a bunch of minecarts, and I seem to have lost my iron box. Oh, is it that one over there? Yes. Okay. Whew. I was getting really scared. Okay, so the way the system is gonna work, and this is also going to be the test of this system, is it's going to store our items instead of shulker boxes. It's going to store it in minecarts with a chest, but it's doing so in a very compact way. And remember this chest over here where we have our key cards. What we're gonna do is let's try and create an example using elytras. So what we do is we gotta have a few key cards, preferably even a stack, but I have 22 there. Then we put one of the key cards that defines what's in this minecart in the top left hand corner right here. And now we can go ahead and put our contents in there. And I gotta be honest, I thought I had more than 3 elytras spare, but okay, we'll put those in there. And this system is designed to handle or to deal with non-stackable or stackable items. And I've actually made a little bit of an adjustment to the input here. I don't actually have an input because I want to store, as you guys know, non-stackable items. So what we also need is some kind of placeholder block. So we take our filler block and we fill up the rest of the spaces. That's very important. So right now this is a keycard that says elytras. We have that exactly renamed item in our browser directory thing. And now I think this one is ready. So let's send it off. And we do so by pressing this green button. So let's press that. That minecart gets inserted into the system. Okay. And some things happen, and it should now be aligned. Yes, I think that's actually correct. Oh my goodness. Now, before we can test this, Sethbling recommends that we have at least 5 different minecarts in the system because of Minecraft physics. So I'm going to do a few more here. And with this, that should be 6 different chests in the system right now. And I'm not sure if they should be sitting there or over there at this point in time. I feel like I did something wrong, but let's try this out. So if I want to summon swords, I hover this and press Q. And please work. That did not work. No, because they were not sitting in the space that they should have been sitting in. Oh no. Oh my goodness, I just fell down into... Oh, I can't believe that. Yeah, I'll have to redo all of these minecarts now. Despite that, a very unfortunate derp of landing inside the minecarts and spitting them everywhere. I've now resorted all the minecarts, and this is the last one. And I think what I did wrong was that I used this red button to send them into the system. But when I'm ready to use the system, I need to press the green button. So hopefully this goes well. All the minecarts should end up right there. And did they or did they not? They did. They did. Okay. Whew, okay, do not fall into the minecart, you stupid idiot. Alright, so basically, if we want to summon lava, let's say, hover and press Q. Is it gonna work? All the minecarts gets... Oh, look at this. Okay, so the minecarts got sorted through, the system checked the minecart, and lava buckets. Oh, that is so awesome. And I think at this point in time to send it back, we use the green button. Yeah, I think red is for adding minecarts and green is to completing the system. So if I want to send this back, I press the green button and that's back into the system. Oh, this is so cool. This is like the most awesomest thing ever. Let's try this again. So now, instead, I'm looking for armor. Cue the armor. And system starts running. It's really quick, by the way. It sorts through. And we got a winner. Armor. Oh, this is so good. This is absolutely excellent. I love this system. Okay, so we send that back. We get our armor out. Okay, one more try. This is just amazing me at the moment. One more try. Let's get swords. Okay, so we cue the swords. System runs. And that's where the sorting is happening. And oh, okay. I thought for a second he wasn't going to find it, but look at that. That's all our swords. And so what it does is that it matches the ID card that I throw in. It also sends the ID card back into this chest through these hoppers here. So I got a new chest that we're going to try and add. This is the bows one, and I got my key card installed. Now, I don't know how to not break the system, but let's try it with the red button. Let's add it. That should add it to the first array to there. Let's now try and press the green one. That should sort that into the... Oh. No. No. No, 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 no. I found all the minecarts. They were actually stacked inside each other. So that's the good news. And I have primed all of them so that they're sitting on that block there. And I added these blocks there for safety feature. They shouldn't be impacting anything, I don't think. No, I think I'm ready to prime this system. So last one to go in is the elytras. Press the green button this time and please work. Okay, so that's all good. That's all good. Let's try it out. So if I want to get bows, I can now do that because I have bows in. I have to figure out how I would add a new chest though. And it shouldn't be that hard. Yep, there's the bow one. That's working. If I want to add a new one... Yeah, I'm going to test this and I may break it again. If I want to add a new one, I press the red button when I have my last one open. And now the system is not primed. And with it not primed, I'm going to go ahead and add ender pearls. Because you can also store stackable items. I mean, the system was originally designed to store stackable items. But okay, so we add ender pearls. We have a full inventory, so we don't need any cactus here. We have the key card. Let's put that in here. And now I've added a new one, so now I should press green because I have none on the slime block. I think that's the trick. And hopefully... Yes, okay, that worked. That actually worked. Let's just try and see if we can request one. I mean, I can play around with this system for days because it is absolutely brilliant. It is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Look at how they get sorted through. I love it. Yep, and I guess this is the ender pearl one. Nice! This is so good. Oh, this is just so good. And I should be able to build a nice shell around this, but that's gonna have to wait until next episode because we are so out of time for today. I'm sorry if this video is a little bit longer, but thank you guys ever so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. I absolutely love this system. Do go over if you want to build it yourself and check out Sethbling's tutorial video on it. It's very, very informative as well as to how this system works. It makes it logically. And yeah, if you have any ideas for how we can design this, then do share them on Twitter or in the comments section below. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Like I said, if you did, hit the like button down below, and if you're brand new, consider subscribing, and I will see you dudes in the next episode.